our next participants, we're gonna move again in time and space. It will be João. I hope so. I'm pronouncing it correctly. João he will tell me from where. I believe he's from Portugal.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm João. The pronunciation was almost there. I take it. And yes, I'm from Portugal.
And he's from Portugal, but we will be talking with him and he will tell you a lot interesting information about Denmark. He came from sunny Portugal up north to Denmark. I used to study in Denmark, and many people are waiting for also presentation regarding Denmark and opportunities there. So João, show is yours. Free to present, to show your webpage, PowerPoint, whatever you want.
Perfect.
Just listening carefully.
Thanks. Okay, let's try to share this. And I hope. Can you all see it?
Yes, perfect.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm here representing my university, the SDU, and I'm going to talk a bit about the overview of the SDU, like how many campuses we have, what courses we have, finances part, how to admit, everything you need. So in total, SDU has 6 campuses around, of course, the southern part of Denmark. The biggest campus we have is in Odense. It has around 11,000 students. But in total, around our 6 campuses, we have 32,000 students. More than 20% of these total students are internationals. And we have around 71 English programs. The majority of the master's degrees we have, I would say they are 95% in English. And we have some bachelors also in English, especially in our most international campus. Of course, SDU has several scholarships that you can take if you need it. Now, talking a bit more, the campus that I actually am right now is SDU in Sonderborg. Is our most international campus we have here. So let's get in the map. Sonderborg is basically in the border with Germany. It's kind of like 2.5 hours from Hamburg. It's 40 minutes from Flensburg, like the biggest German city. It's 4 hours away from Copenhagen. It's kind of in the middle of everything. In this campus, we have around 75% international students coming from all over the world. We have people from America, Canada, Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, all over Europe, Africa, anywhere you can find. In this campus, we have 14 English programs with a global perspective, and we're looking forward to increase it. I think it's every year we have a plan already to create even more degrees. So you can expect this to grow. This campus and basically the whole studies in Denmark are very practical. We value very much the practical side. We don't believe just reading a book and doing an exam is the right way to learn. That's why we have a lot of partnerships with a lot of companies. We have Danfoss, Linag, like big international companies. We have Lego. I think everyone knows about Lego. We also have partnership with them. So if you want to work with them, you're most welcome to do that. And yeah, our campus here is one of the most recent we have. It was inaugurated in 2007, if I'm not wrong. And we have also a new building that was inaugurated like 2 years ago. This is some photos of the campus. If you want to look at more like a campus itself and videos, there's tons of videos on YouTube and Google. You can go there. But yeah, so you can see the campus is near the water. We have all the types of modern technology. We have a lot of labs that you can use. All the classrooms are equipped with televisions, with boards, interactive boards, everything you can imagine here. In this university, we offer a lot of types of studies. So we firstly offer, of course, Bachelor of Studies, all in English, of course. The good thing about Denmark is we offer 2 types of bachelors. We have a Bachelor of Science, that's 3 years, and a Bachelor of Engineering, that's 3.5 years. In that half a year, you're going to have an internship in a company. So during your studies, you're going to stop studying, you're going to go to a company, you're going to work for them, you're going to gain like the experience on the company, you're actually going to see if you actually like to work in that area. And then, of course, you're going to receive money. So it's basically like a mini break to work while your studies, and it also counts for your studies. Of course, after the bachelor's degrees, you can stop and go to companies. But if you still want to study even more, we also offer master degrees, but programs of 2 years, specializing in area you really like. And after that, if you really, really want to study even more and do like research in a topic that you're really fascinated with, we have PhDs at 3 years. And with these PhDs, you actually also work at university. So at the same time, you're having a full-time job, you're also researching it. So we have a lot of options here. This is an overview of the programs we have in this campus. All of these programs are fully in English, so you don't need a word of Danish at all. So of course, in engineering, we have the electronics and mechatronics, mechanical, software engineering that we're actually opening next year, and in engineering innovation business. If you'd want to know like a bit more in detail with like what courses you are going to do with this, what subject you're going to have, we have all in our website. You just search sdu.dk. I think there's like in the site somewhere. And you actually can see the course, all the subjects you're going to have, the requirements you have for each subject, and like all overview what you can do after with that degree. As you can see, we have a lot of engineering programs because this faculty is mainly for engineering, but we also have social science and business. We have a European studies degree that's actually very famous in this area. And we also have an economics and business administration degree. So we have a bit of courses for a bit of everyone. Yeah, but now that I showed you what we offer, now I should say why you should come to us. Like I said, Denmark is very famous about their way to teach. We teach you through like the practical side. So in every subject, in every degree, even engineering, business, or European studies, you're going to have a thing called semester project. It's basically you're going to all the knowledge you gain for like mathematics, physics, chemistry, all the like those theoretical classes, you're going to input into a project. So you're going to actually build something. In the first semester, so basically when you start your studies, you're going to be teach how to use 3D printers, laser cutters, scanners, all those different stuff. And after having those mini courses, you actually can use that for yourself, because our campus, our workshops, our libraries are open 24/7. So if you want to do a project on a Sunday at 3 a.m., go ahead. A lot of people actually do that, so why not? We also offer a lot of internships because we have a lot of partnerships with companies. And we also have a thing called experts in teams. That is basically a big semester project. But instead of only having people from your degree, you're going to be teamed up with people from mechatronics, electronics, mechanical, software. You're going to put all together. And then a real company is going to give you a real problem that they need to solve. And you're going to work with other people in that program. So basically, you're going to feel like what is like be in a real company to work with a real project while you're studying. This university is group orientated. So the semester projects going with teams. Everything that you do here, it's basically in teams, because a lot of companies want people to have like those team skills and team leadership. So if companies need that, we're going to prepare you for that. Another good thing about SDU, we have a housing guarantee. So if you apply, if SDU has a partnership with a company here that offers accommodation for students. So if you apply to that company before the 1st of May, you're guaranteed a spot. So you're guaranteed like a roof to sleep under it on the 1st of September. So when your study starts, you don't need to apply before the 1st of May. If you want to apply after you get the acceptance letter, it is totally fine. I did that and I got a room. So it's totally fine, but just so you know, if you apply this, you guaranteed a house, because some people like leave until the last minute and then they have to sleep in the hotels for 2 weeks or something like that. We also have a lot of student jobs in this town because, like I said, this university is very international and so is the city. So you can literally spend around the city just speaking English, and a lot of jobs only require English. So for example, a lot of students, what they're doing is like part-time jobs in a dishwasher or restaurants, or like serving tables or housekeeping in hotels, like jobs that you don't need to speak Danish with people, and you can do it while you're studying, because all the schedules are made in a way that you have a lot of free time. Because like I said before, we don't want you only to study here. We also want you have to have fun and to enjoy the most you can studying abroad. We have a lot of links you can see for getting like those like basic jobs that you actually can get paid well, but you also can find already jobs in companies while you're studying. We have a lot of job fairs here that we invite companies for all over Denmark and also like Germany, Sweden, like neighboring countries that you can actually talk with them and see like what they do. If they're interesting, if you want, you can start working for them while you're studying. So you have that possibility here. One of the good things about also here is we have a first job guaranteed. So after your studies, we guarantee you to have a job at least for 6 months. If you if you take this topic. So if you need to have collaborated with a company during your project studies, you must have completed your degree without delay. So if you finish your bachelor in 3 years or 3 years and a half, depending on the bachelor you choose, and you need to know a bit of Danish, a level of B1. This last part, we actually offer Danish courses at university. So the university has 2 different companies that teach, of course, Danish. The thing you have to do is like, you do a deposit to the companies and they give lessons, lectures, PowerPoints, books, all the materials you need. And then you do an exam for like the module. If you pass the exam, they give you the money back. So you basically can learn Danish until fluency if you want, totally for free. Again, this university is also known about the quality of the studies, but also the social life. Because we're not a big campus, we are around like 1,000 and something students. Our community is so close and we do a lot of events together. We have one organization here at the university called Intro Team. They're a group of volunteers, students volunteers here that actually organize a lot of events to our students. So in the first month of classes, because no one basically knows anyone, everyone like just here is a stranger, basically gonna have every week a different type of event. Sometimes we do like dorm races, so I actually can know all the dorms. We do like a pub crawl for the pubs of the city. We do activity days to show you all the clubs and sport clubs there's in town, all the organizations we have. We can do like an intro party, like a biggest party ever in our cafeteria. And yeah, so if you want to also be part of this intro team, it's also applicable because this intro team is made for students, from students, and for students. But that's not the only organization we have. We have a lot of other organizations. We also have Caffeine. The second image, that's basically our Friday bar. So every Friday we have like here at the university in the campus, a bar that you can just buy some drinks, affordable, because let's be honest, Denmark is an expensive country. And because we know that in the Caffeine, in our Friday bar, we try to reduce the prices as much as we can. So actually can have fun, not be broke after. Yeah, so every Friday we do like a blast party, but we also have a lot of technical organization. We have SDU Vikings. That's basically, they're building a Formula 1 car. We have the art, basically they're building a rocket. We also have a lot of sports with the SDU sports. We have all the traditional sports like football, volleyball, basketball, tennis, all of that. But because this campus is near the water, we have a lot of water sports like sailing, rowing, surfing, yeah, something like that. But you have all the types of the sports you can imagine. We also have a GESO, that's basically a business case organization. We also have feminist and European youth. So even if you're an engineering student, you can join all the other groups and vice versa. So we have all this. We have a lot of organization that you actually can feel home with. Important stuff about living here in Denmark and studying is you need to take care of your social security, but be aware that everything that you see here, university helps with. So if you need to go to to the town hall to get like some number, university helps with it. So just ask us and we're going to provide all the help. But basically what we need to have to live in Denmark is like a CPR number. That's basically like the identification number. Everything works with that number. And also the social security and health card. That's basically again like a yellow card, if we call here, with your doctor that you're appointed, and all the data about safety and health. To finance yourself, what a lot of people do, like I said, they get student jobs that you can find like in the SDU job portal that we have, or like in matchmaking events, for example, the job fair that we organize. Great thing, actually, think is the best thing about studying in Denmark is like for EU students, we don't pay tuition fees. So it's totally free to study. This is not like a loan you can take and pay back. It's totally for free. You don't owe us anything. And we also don't ask for application fees. So the only thing you have like to take care of is, of course, coming from your country to Denmark and the housing. So housing here can be expected around like 260 euros to 400 euros, depending on the type of the room. You can have a room like a shared kitchen with other people, or just your own studio, share apartment with like 2 people. We have all different options. And all of these prices, of course, if you go for our partner company, they have included the heat, the water, electricity, and internet. So everything is included in that price. And I would say like to live a month here, you can expect to spend around like 600 to 700 euros, including the accommodation, party, because why not, eating out with friends, even if you want to travel a bit, all of that in that budget. Yeah, okay. So now like more the important parts, the admission process. So our applications open the 1st of February and they close for the bachelor, they close on the 15th of March. And for masters is the 1st of March. The documents you need, of course, is like your high school diploma. Of course, there's a lot of people that apply to university while being in high school. We know that. So for that, you just need to send us like the most recent grades you had, basically either like from the year before, like the semester before, stuff like that. And when you finish high school, like around July or something like that, you can send us your diploma. We also need some English certificates. Depending on the country, we ask for this. The English we accept like a C1 level in the Cambridge. We also accept a 6.5 in EETLs. So we vary. If you have any questions, I'm going to show the email later, and you can send the email for them, and they're going to reply to you as soon as possible. And basically, yes. To be admitted, you have 2 options. You can have like through the Q1. That's basically according to your grades, if you have grades enough or something like that. Or also for Q2, that's based like a unit test. The unit test is basically a big test with like 90 questions or like 3 hours about every topic. You can have like a bit of English poetry or history or mathematics, something like that. This test is to show if you actually motivated to. A lot of people failed that test and still came into university. It's not about the grade, it's about to see how motivated you are. So even if you go through the grade you have, if you feel like you have really good grades to come in, still the unit test to show motivation. To get more information about if you have all the requirements you need, if you like a bit of level of math, you need more, or like what to know about the application, we have here our admission email and phone number. If you send them an email, they're most welcome to reply. Also, if you want to contact me, I think Roman has my email. So if you can share it, and if you have any questions for me, also can send me an email. But my presentation is done by now. So if you have any questions now, most welcome.
Thank you very much, Joao. Hopefully I pronounced it correctly.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I have a question. And regarding, because Campus Sønderborg is specialized on engineering programs, which I believe has a bright future for if you want to be employed in a good place. My question is, Joao, did you have previous experience from engineering, or anyone who would like to, let's say, in quotation, try it, can apply?
Yes, for example, coming here to this university my first year, I had 0 experience with engineering. My high school was very technical. We did 0 things practical. So coming here was a big difference because all this practical stuff. But the first semester, they teach you everything from 0. Even if you're already like a master in programming or 0, they teach you the same thing from 0, build from there. Yeah.
And we have a question from Tanya. I would like to ask if you have any design programs at SDU.
We don't have design programs. The closest thing we have, of course, is our engineering programs. I do believe we have a master in design, but for that, I will be advised to go out to our website to search it.
I can say in Sønderborg, you have 3 or let's say 6 study programs at bachelor level, but as you said, it's research or regular bachelor program. In mechatronics, mechanical engineering, and mechatronics. And so if you are focused on those programs, guys, this is probably the place to be.
Definitely.
Excellent. João, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
Portugal is not at the World Cup anymore. I was really
sad.
My fingers for Cristiano. Thank you. If you can share this presentation with me, I will to chat with students. There is direct mail to admission. I can share your mail too. So guys, if you are willing to speak more with João or anyone from SDU, feel free to contact us. João, thank you very much.
Perfect. Thank you so much for having me. Everyone have a happy Christmas or happy holidays, and hopefully see you next year here.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you for doing this even on Saturday.
No problem. Thanks a lot.
João, have a good day.